They didn't call you difficult because you were wrong. They called you difficult because you stopped being convenient. In today's video, let's talk about you are not difficult. They never allowed you to have needs. If you've ever been called too much, too sensitive, dramatic, or hard to deal with, I want you to hear this clearly. You're not difficult. You were just raised or surrounded by people who didn't make room for your needs. When your needs were inconvenient, you were labeled as a problem. When you asked for support, you were told to be grateful instead. When you expressed discomfort, you were told you were overreacting. So you learned something dangerous. You learned that having needs made you a burden. And over time, that message gets internalized. You stop asking, you downplay yourself, you apologize before you even speak. And when you finally do express what you need, it feels terrifying, like you're doing something wrong. But here's the truth most people never learn. Healthy environments don't shame needs. They respond to them. Needs are not demands. Boundaries are not attacks. And communication is not conflict unless someone benefits from your silence. People who call you difficult usually aren't struggling with your needs. They're struggling with the fact that they can't ignore them anymore. And when someone has spent years being centered, accommodated, and protected, your needs feel like a threat to their comfort. That doesn't make you wrong. It makes the dynamic unhealthy. You don't need to shrink to be lovable. You don't need to suffer quietly to be accepted. And you don't need to earn basic emotional consideration. The moment you start honoring your needs, it will feel uncomfortable, not because you're selfish, but because you were never taught you had permission. So if standing up for yourself feels unnatural, if asking for respect feels heavy, in healthy love, choosing yourself doesn't feel guilty, that's not your character flaw. That's conditioning. And you are fully allowed to outgrow it. Healthy environments don't shame needs. They respond to them. You are not too much. You were simply never permitted to take up space. Healing begins when you stop apologizing for needing what you need. Kindly share this video with someone who is being made to feel difficult for having needs. This message is for him or her to have clarity and reassurance. Don't forget to like and subscribe.